They're going crazy down here.
Aren't they, though? First and goal at the 1-yard line. From the tailback, it is a touchdown for Purdue. John Macon took it in. John Macon, number 37, the sophomore from Marion, Indiana, has scored.
Straight up the middle from ground level. Watch Macon. He'll turn and just all the momentum in the world couldn't stop him right there. Good blocking up front, too. Good standoff block by the guard and the right tackle. Macon goes in easily.
Scott Sovereign has a conversion attempt coming now. Bart Burrell is holding for him.
No good.
And this one is no good. And that is the first one that Scott Sovereign has missed this year. As the score is now Purdue 34 and Georgia Tech 7. The Boilermakers have matched their highest scoring total of the season. They defeated Iowa 34-7. They're leading here 34-7 right now against Georgia Tech. Sovereign's first miss in 28 attempts kept them from reaching a new high, and here's Sovereign kicking off. Well, he bounces this one downfield, and it's fielded at the 28-yard line. And it's returned across the 30, and it is out of bounds on the far side of the field.
That was James Marble, number 23.
So it'll be first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Georgia Tech has 3 minutes 50 seconds now to see what they can do with it. That's remaining in the first half. They have got Mike Kelly back in their quarterback as they're out of the wishbone and back into the I formation with which they started the game. Lee and Schamberger. Kelly throws, and Drew Hill has it. Well, he was hoping to be able to get started upfield, but could not, as Smith was there, Wayne Smith from Chicago, Illinois.
They also had the shotgun in for this game, Lindsay, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Kelly go into the shotgun.
Second down and 6 at the 41-yard line. Kelly is a freshman. Drew Hill goes to a wide right. Rodney Lee, Bucky Schamberger in the I formation. That's Schamberger. And he is up there at the 43-yard line. Marcus Jackson from Lima, Ohio, made the tackle. It'll be third down and 4 yards to go. Merry Christmas, it said. That's a pretty Christmas card.
I like it. It says Mom and Dad.
That's right. And a few personal messages on the other side. Third down play coming for Georgia Tech with Purdue leading 34-7. Danny Mann's in there with Schamberger now. Kelly's got the ball, but never had a chance as Keena Turner was in there to make the tackle. Keena Turner, who attended the same high school in Chicago that turned out Dick Butkus, Chicago's vocational high.
Oh, what quickness. You saw it right there. He had 24 sacks on the year, credited with tackling backs and quarterbacks behind the line of scrimmage. There he is, Keena Turner.
Loss of 13 yards on the play brings up a fourth down, brings in Ted to do the punting. Open Gallivan deep, it's high and short. Roughing the kicker. Penalty marker is down as the ball rolls along the 45-yard line.
So that's going to give Georgia Tech the football.
It's not going to help them a great deal because it would still not be enough for the first down.
Well, he gets wiped out here after he catches the football. They had the punt block on. Came very close to it. You see the flag. 58, Kevin Motz was caught for roughing the kicker.
Alfred D. Steola, the referee this afternoon, retiring after 30 years.
Defense. Fourth down.
That's what it was, and it's still fourth down. Now it is fourth down, about 2 yards to go.
I thought it was about 14 yards ago, but evidently they had more than 15 yards to pick up.
They did.
So it's still fourth down.
They had lost 13 yards on the Keena Turner tackle.
Watch this. He might snap it to the up man. They only need about 1.5 yards.
Well, he kicked it himself. doesn't make any difference. The ball goes over. It's at the 13-yard line. Purdue gets it. Second time today that's happened.
Second time today, absolutely right. Ball snapped very, very high. Ted Peoples cannot control it. At fourth down, the ball's going to go over to Purdue. First down at the 14-yard line.
Mark Herman brings Purdue up first down and 10 yards to go at the 13-yard line. Augustiniak to the 10-yard line. So it is second down and 7 yards to go. Blanton and Linwood Volley were in there to make the tackle. We have 1 minute 38 seconds remaining in the first half. Purdue is leading by a score of 34-7, trying to get one more on the scoreboard before they go into the halftime intermission.
This is already tied, 34 points, the most points they scored in one game all year long. That was against Iowa, 34-7.
And Chuck Oliver can't get away. Chuck Oliver hit by Mike Blanton from Valdosta, Georgia. And he is stopped back there at the 17-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 14 now, back at the 17. Yellow Jackets trying to stave off the Purdue attack here and get into that dressing room. UCN set the time remaining. The clock is running 45 seconds. Left to play in the half. Third down, 14 yards to go. Purdue at the Georgia Tech 17-yard line. Oliver has the ball. Oliver is sacked. And this time it's Michael Harris, a great defensive end for Georgia Tech, who got to him, along with Mike Blanton. And it is back at the 30-yard line. Loss of 13 on that one.
Watch Michael Harris, number 44. He will get Oliver for the sack. He's holding the ball a little bit too long. Everybody was covered, but just good pressure by that Georgia Tech defense.
47-yard attempt for Salvarine now. A 47-yarder. He boots, and it is short and wide. So it'll go over at the line of scrimmage, which is the 30-yard line, as time has run out. Time has run out in the first half of the game. So at the end of the first half of the Peach Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia, the score is Purdue 34, Georgia Tech 7. Again from the Peach Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia. It's halftime. I'm Lindsey Nelson with Paul Horning. And Paul, so far it's been a merrier Christmas for Purdue than it has been for Georgia Tech.
Well, I would imagine, Lindsey, Purdue is just completely dominating both sides of play. If you look at the first half stats, I think Georgia Tech has total yard 0. They lost 29 yards rushing. They're credited with 29 yards passing, but on the Purdue side of the ledger, very balanced attack, and that's what they've showed all year long. 117 through the air. They rushed the football for 101 yards, 218 yards total. But I really think the difference of the game is the first 2 turnovers, they were turned into touchdowns. And then, of course, they capitalized on 2 bad passes from bad snaps from center, which they recovered on 4th down.
The girl in black, Susie Lilovich from Michigan City, Indiana. And the golden girl, Kathy Burke from Toronto, Ohio. Don Besselou will kick off. Rick Moss has dropped back to receive it. Number 27, he is center deep. Ben McCall on one side and Speedy on the other to receive it for Purdue. Besselou. And it is over to Speedy's side of the field. He watches it go out of bounds. So that'll call for a 5-yard penalty, and they'll come back. Kick it once again. A beautiful Christmas afternoon in Atlanta, Georgia, for the Peach Bowl game, with Purdue leading 34-7 as we start play here in the 3rd quarter. Come back and put it at the 35-yard line. And again, it'll be number 27 deploying deep. That's Rick Moss. Don Besselou, the All-American safety man, is a man of many talents and does the kicking off for Georgia Tech.
Now they're going to have to get a lot of turnovers here in the second half and turn it right around for Pepper Rogers to pull a miracle off here.
Rick Moss at the 3-yard line. He's at the 5, at the 10. He's at the 15. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. He's at the 30, and he is down at the 33-yard line. So that is where Purdue starts. Good field position to start the second half play. Bill Haley made the tackle.
30-yard return by Rick Moss.
Moss coming off now. And Rick Herman, sophomore quarterback, runs the attack for Purdue. He's got Macon and Augustiniak as split backs. Giving it off to Macon, who slips on the cut at the 30-yard line for a loss of 3, so it'll be second down and 13. Al Richardson from Miami, Florida was there for Georgia Tech.
First half, Herman 6 out of 10, 117 yards, 1 touchdown.
Herman calls the next play in the huddle. Sends Mike Harris, the junior from Los Angeles, California, forward to the right side. Herman drops back, pumps once and throws. And it is across the sideline marker to Burrow. Bart Burrow took it, but he was out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd and 13 at the 30-yard line. Covering defensively was Jeff Shank for Georgia Tech. Herman takes a look as you see Russell Pope coming onto the field. Junior from Rockford, Illinois. And Macon is coming out, so it is Pope for Macon. Mike Harris again to the right side. Mark Herman brings them up. Pope deploys to a wing left. Augustiniak's the lone setback. Herman. And it's incomplete and should have been intercepted by Jeff Shank, number 15.
That's one of the breaks we were talking about. Jeff Shank is a little bit upset. Oh, he knew he should have had that for an interception.
It'll bring up a 4th down. So Purdue will have to give up the ball. Gary Hardy's come in to receive it. Dave Egan's going to punt it. And now Besselou drops back. Egan gets it off under a heavy rush. Besselou makes the catch as Hardy called for the fair catch, and Besselou took the ball at the 39. Good field position.
He got bombed pretty good here. Egan gets the punt off, but he almost gets it blocked. Rick Moss from the left side. And the reason that wasn't roughing the kicker is the blocker knocked him into him.
Kelly. Incomplete as he tried to get it to George Moore, the sophomore from Decatur, Georgia. Rick Moss covered defensively. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for Georgia Tech at their own 41-yard line. Eddie Lee is King B, meaning Eddie Lee Avery, who unfortunately sprained an ankle in the final game of the season against Georgia, and they didn't want to take any chance of aggravating that injury at all, and so Eddie Lee Avery did not dress. He did go to the center of the field as a captain for Georgia Tech and won the toss at the start of the day's activities.
And that's about all Georgia Tech has won so far.
You're so right. Kelly. Well, batted down on a big move by Rick Moss out there on that corner. He's from Mattoon, Illinois.
Good quickness. Made a good move to the football, caused the incompletion. Receiver's open. Good quick release by Kelly right here. He's open. Just see a good defensive play by Rick Moss, a senior from Mattoon, Illinois.
Ed Peebles is back to do the punting. Russell Pope and Tony Gallivan at top back to receive it.
Beauty.
Gallivan. And it is taken at the 15 to the 20 to the 25. And he goes out of bounds. Run out over there. Be taken to the inbounds marker and spotted now at the 29-yard line. And the Boilermakers of Purdue in possession once again here in the 3rd quarter. They're leading in the game 34-7. It's the Peach Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia, and sophomore quarterback Mark Herman brings them up. Gives it to his tailback, Wally Jones. And Wally Jones on the left side got to the 32 before he was pushed back by Blanton and Richardson. Gain of 3 on the play will make it second down and 7 yards to go. Purdue got 21 points in the first quarter here this afternoon. They got 13 in the second. Georgia Tech got their 7 points in the second quarter. Herman to a high count. Back to throw, and he pumps it long to Harris, and it's intercepted. Bessalou has it. Bessalou intercepted at his own 38 for Georgia Tech. First and 10. Pass was intended for Mike Harris.
Well, they're trying to go down the middle with the post pattern. Number 25, that's Don Bessalou, the senior for Columbus, Georgia. He picked up the blitzing linebacker. Herman did not look to his right because Don Bessalou plays that free safety as well as anybody in college football. There he is, going to Mike Harris. Now he's open. He has beaten his man to the outside, but on the zone defense, the free safety has that coverage right in his eye.
The Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech have the ball first and 10. They have it at their own 38-yard line. They're sending Drew Hill out to a wide left. Mike Kelly's the quarterback. Rodney Lee is the fullback.
Up there in the wishbone, Lindsey.
And now they go into the wishbone with Lanier at quarterback. And Lanier handed it off to Rodney Lee, and he moved it up to the 39-yard line. It'll be second down and 9 yards to go. The only time they moved the ball in the first half was from the wishbone.
They've had exactly 2 plays practice. That was Friday, all year long of this.
Of course, the ball players who are running the wishbone ran it when Georgia Tech installed it. They switched out of the wishbone to the I formation for Eddie Lee Ivory to give him a chance to get outside and display his talents. Lanier, the quarterback. Lanier's got it. Well, it got away as he stopped to make a pitch, and Georgia Tech has given it up to Rick Moss.
Well, he got outside all right, Lindsey. He got outside of the defensive left end for Purdue and then had a little option set up on the cornerback right here. Now, see, he gets around the right side clear. Now, he's got a trailing back, and he does a doe, whether or not he threw it a little bit behind Bucky Schamberger, and Purdue comes up with the football.
It is first and 10, and they have it at the Georgia Tech 42-yard line. Rick Moss, who came up with the ball, recovered the fumble for Purdue. Herman gives it to his up back, and that is John Macon. Mike Blanton from Valdosta, Georgia, made the tackle. And about 2 yards on the play. Second and 8, just short of the 40-yard line as Macon comes off. Augustiniak is back in there at fullback. There's a quick pitch taken by Russell Pope. Pope short of the 35-yard line, stopped by Lawrence Lowe from Valdosta. It'll be third down and 3. Henry Johnson also in on the last tackle. Salvarine is doing a little practicing there into the net. Third down, 3 yards to go for Purdue. Herman has the ball, and he throws it incomplete. It was intended for Macon, and Mike Helm was there. He's from New Roads, Anna.
Well, Macon's got a good pair of hands. At least he's rated a pretty good receiver. Right here, he should have held on. It was right in his hands. A little play action, flood. They flooded the right side of that Georgia Tech defense. Just couldn't hold on.
So it is 4th and 3 at the 35. As they send Mike Harris to a wide left, Augustiniak and Macon are the setbacks for Herman. And Macon fell forward, and he's going to be, I think, just a shade short. Al Richardson from Miami, Florida made the hit.
He ran into his right tackle, Steve McKenzie.
Ball goes over. Georgia Tech takes it first and 10. Have it at the 33-yard line, near the 34. shadow of the stands now is extended out onto the field. And we're getting a timeout signal from the field. So we have here now 10 minutes, 19 seconds remaining to be played in the third quarter, and Purdue is leading 34-7. As you watch the Purdue cheerleaders, Georgia Tech has the ball, and having run the wishbone for one series, they get Mike Kelly back in there in an I formation. Schamberger and Danny Mann are in the I. First and 10, they have it at their own 34. Kelly throwing on the run, and a penalty marker is down as he moved it up to the 43-yard line. Mark Johansson coming up to make the tackle. George Moore was the receiver.
A completion to his tight end, George Moore, on the rollout right now. Let's check out the penalty. Georgia Tech players clapping.
Alfred DiSteola is the referee. Clark Gaston's the umpire. John Millard is the head linesman. Ronald D'Souza is the line judge. John Goldsmith's the field judge, and Tom Hunt's the back judge. Interference against Purdue. First and 10.
Pass interference. Defense. First down.
Pepper Rogers. Ball is at the 43-yard line of Georgia Tech. Drew Hill is in the wide left. There's the tailback, Bucky Schamberger, who is playing the tailback vacated by the injury of Eddie Lee Avery. Mark Johansson made the tackle for Purdue. It's just across the 45-yard line. Second down and about 8 yards to go. This has been an amazing injury-free season as far as Purdue is concerned. The same personnel they had available for game number 1 has generally been available for the last game of the season.
In fact, they're all starting this game.
Be sure and stay tuned now for the basketball. The NBA coming up following this game. Schamberger to the right side. Got about 2 to the 47-yard line before Calvin Clark, the sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, goes. Now Clark is 6'5", 234-pounder. Third down, 6 yards to go for Georgia Tech. Yellow Jackets are independents, but they were formerly in the Southeastern Conference. Left there in 1963, and as of July 1st, he'll be joining the Atlantic Coast Conference. Drew Hill in a wide left once again on a 3rd and 6. Intercepted, intended for Drew Hill. Down the sideline goes Wayne Smith. Wayne Smith returns to the 25-yard line. First and 10 Purdue at the 25 of Georgia Tech.
I'll tell you one thing, Lindsay, if you drew up on the board how a defensive cornerback should anticipate a sideline pass, this is it. Goes back, throws on rhythm, 22-yard return coming up. Wayne Smith timed it absolutely perfect. He guessed that Drew Hill was going to do a turnout. That's exactly what the pattern was. Good interception for Wayne Smith.
First down and 10 yards to go. Contact at the line of scrimmage before the snap, and penalty markers are thrown all over. Illegal procedure against Purdue. That will cost him 5.
Dead ball, illegal procedure, defense. First down.
First down and 15 yards to go. Purdue at the Georgia Tech 30-yard line, and Purdue is leading by a score of 34-7. There are the turnovers. They send Mike Harris out into a wide left. Mark Herman with a quick pitch. Taken by his tailback, and Jones carries. Wally Jones. Stopped by Bill Haley.
Georgia Tech a lot more solid on defense here in the second half. We look on to the Peach Bowl queen in her court.
That is Penny Lynn Kalarick from Columbus, Georgia, the queen right there. Second down and 15 yards to go at the 30. Mark Herman drops back to throw. Diving catch by his favorite receiver, Mike Harris.
His first completion of the second half. Little post-in pattern, good pitch, and a good catch for Mike Harris.
It's at the 17, not enough for the first down. Short by about 2.5 yards.
Picked up 11.
So I call it 3rd and 3 at the 18-yard line as it's spotted. Macon and Pope are the setbacks in there now. Short drop, puts it up on a turnout, and it is incomplete. Intended for Bart Burrow. Jeff Shank covering over there, and it'll be 4th down and 3 now at the 18-yard line. 7 minutes, 37 seconds remaining to be played in the third quarter. Mike Harris, split far to the right side. And there's a whistle indicating delay of game. That'll cost him 5 more. That'll make it 4th and 8. And it'll move out to the 23-yard line.
Offense.
Well, if they didn't have a pass play call on 4th and 3, I'm sure they got it called now.
Mike Harris is sent out far to the left side, this side.
Shotgun.
End of the shotgun, direct snap to Mark Herman. Scrambles out. Throws on the run. Intercepted. Jeff Shank. Jeff Shank intercepted for Georgia Tech and returned to the 10-yard line. Well, it was intended for Harris.
It was 4th down. It's very tough to teach, especially college kids here. If they realize it's 4th down, he could have knocked it down and picked up another 15-yard field position here. But it's just almost too much to ask those guys when they get a shot at an interception to knock it down.
So now Georgia Tech gets the ball. They get it deep in their own territory. Purdue is leading in the game 34-7, and we have 7:26 left to play in the third quarter. Gary Lanier from Savannah, Georgia is in at quarterback for Georgia Tech. He's the man who's been running the wishbone this afternoon for the Yellow Jackets. They have it first and 10 at their own 10-yard line, and they come up in the wishbone. The fullback there is Rodney Lee, Bucky Schamberger, and Danny Mann are the other two backs in that wishbone. And now the option play, and Lanier was a late pitch to Bucky Schamberger, and scoots out of bounds on the far side, about the 8-yard line, and it's getting a little dangerous.
Well, they haven't been practicing this all year. I hate to keep reiterating that, but even though these kids have been running this offense for 4 years, if you haven't run it in a while, you get a little bit rusty, and there's the pitch. They haven't been practicing that too much as Bucky Schamberger recovers for a loss.
And quickly Mike Kelly comes in now as they go back into the I formation. 2nd and 12 at the 8-yard line. Give it to the tailback. Schamberger gets through and then takes his cut and goes to the 14-yard line. Picked up 6 on the play. Rick Moss made the tackle for Purdue as Schamberger. So it'll be 3rd down now. At 5 yards to go. Drew Hill comes out to a wide left for quarterback Mike Kelly. Kelly, well, he gunned it, and it was almost Matt Rank with a one-hand catch. He stuck it up there, and that is Matt Rank down. Rock Supan was covering defensively.
Let's take a look and see if we can pick up where he was hurt. Here's Kelly, play action left. He's going to come back and throw the turn in. Here goes Matt Rank. Now you see him twist right there. He was down on his knees. He twisted back, and you can see right away he's in pain.
We've been talking a great deal this afternoon about Coach Pepper Rogers of the Yellow Jackets, but of course Coach Jim Young of Purdue came from Arizona, where he had an outstanding record, and Jim Young received several versions of Coach of the Year in the Big Ten this year, and only his second year in the league. Done an outstanding job with the Boilermakers. He brought them a wide open defense, employing the talents of Mark Herman, put the ball up, and has a great deal to show for it with an 8-2-1 record and an outstanding performance here this afternoon.
And I tell you one thing, they're going to have to be reckoned with next year. They only lose 5 kids off the starting teams, and Purdue will be tough. There's Rank being assisted off.
Peoples in deep punt formation. Russell Pope has dropped back now with Tony Gallivan to receive the punt for Purdue. Peoples standing at his own goal line. Pope is waiting. Fair catch signal goes up, and Pope takes it at the 49-yard line of Georgia Tech.
35-yard punt.
So now the Boilermakers get it once again in Georgia Tech territory. 5 minutes, 56 seconds left in the third quarter as Russell Pope comes on. You know, bowl promoters worry about the weather because no matter what section of the country you're in at this time of year, there's always a chance you could get a bad day. Well, here in Atlanta, they got a perfect football afternoon this Christmas Day. Macon and Wally Jones are in the backfield, and Macon spins his way up for 4 yards to the 45. Marvin Diet and Mark Bradley made the stop. It'll be second down and 6 yards to go. A great big Boilermaker talking to a very pretty girl.
I'll tell you one thing, if you can't find a pretty girl in Atlanta, there are none.
Georgia Peaches, the town's full of them. Leave it on the ground. And it is moved inside the 40.
Whistle blow.
Yeah, I think it did. The ball got away, but I think it'd been blown dead at the 39-yard line. Lawrence Lowe trying to make the tackle.
He got popped pretty good that time. And freshman Wally Jones. There it is. A little handoff to Jones on the right side. He's going to cut back inside 96. That's Mike Blant. Now he gets popped real good. Good hit by number 44, Lawrence Lowe.
And as the ball got away, Dale Schwann was on it just in case. It's inside the 40-yard line. Third down, about a yard to go. Try it this time with Wally Jones, moving for the first down, I think. Take a look, and it's 1st and 10 for Purdue at the 38-yard line of Georgia Tech.
You know, it's the toughest thing for a football team, Lindsey, especially when you unexpected big lead, 27-point lead at halftime, to come back out in the second half and really look as classy as you did in the first half. You got that big lead, and psychological, it's not that you're letting down, but it's just really tough to do the same things you did in the first half.
Herman throwing as a penalty marker. He was throwing to Bart Pearl. Donald Patterson was covering defensively. It is at the 25-yard line where the flag was thrown.
Looks like it was pretty good timing by the defensive back that time. They were going to call pass interference.
That's a first down. Purdue at the Georgia Tech 25.
Herman releases the ball. Let's see if we can pick it up. Well, on that replay, you can't tell, but it looked like number 25, All-American Don Besselou, timed it perfect. It's a tough call, judgment call.
Herman brings the Boilermakers up. Macon. John Macon to the 21-yard line. So it'll be second down and 6 yards to go. Tom Cooksey, nose guard from East Point, Georgia, made the stop. You look at their Purdue band. What a performance they put on here at halftime. They always put on a great performance.
They sure do. They have over 400.
I remember at the Rose Bowl, they had a great deal of trouble getting that big drum into the Rose Bowl because the tunnel would not accommodate it. They had to take it over the outside rim.
They got it in.
Yes, so they'll do that. Herman now throwing, and it's incomplete. His receiver was down. It's Pearl, and he was down at the time. Donald Patterson was covering.
Slipped down on the turf.
It'll be third down.
Let's go, Bill!
That's 7 yards to go as you get a good look at Mark Herman. 6'5", 194, 19 years of age. From Carmel, Indiana. Jones over the right set. Making on the draw. On the wraparound draw, and if they depends on where they spot as to whether or not he got the first down.
It's worked successfully 3 times today. They've only ran it 3 times, but they picked up over 5 yards each time. Now watch. There goes the right hand in, and then he puts it in with the left hand from behind, and it's a good run by John Macon.
He got the first down. It's at the 15-yard line of Georgia Tech. That's Macon coming off. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Purdue is leading 34-7. First and 10 at the Georgia Tech 15-yard line. Jones. Mark Mackle-Harris made the stop, along with Donald Patterson. No gain on the play. Make it 2nd and 10 at the 15. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in the third quarter. You see Jones coming off. Russell Pope's coming in now. Bart Burrow back into the ballgame for Purdue as well.
Macon has 54 yards on 17 carries. Jones has picked up half a hundred on 12 carries.
Into the shotgun, but delay of game again. That'll cost him 5 more. Didn't get it done all in time. That'll move the ball out to the 20 and make it 2nd and 15. Delay of game, a 5-yard penalty.
First downs today. Purdue has 18 first downs. Georgia Tech only 5.
Into the shotgun once again on a 2nd and 15 at the 20-yard line. Mark Herman. Over the middle, Russell Pope finally gathered it in. Going to be at the 18-yard line. Don Besselou was the defender there, the All-American from Georgia Tech. Besselou from Columbus, Georgia.
Well, he can be proud of his play today, Lindsey. Free safety Don Besselou has an interception. Little delay over the middle to Pope. Herman out of the shotgun. Right here. Good tackle by Besselou. Juggling catch by Pope.
Only 2 yards on the completed pass, so it is 3rd and 13. Again, shotgun, and Herman slips down. Throw it, but the whistle, no. The whistle had stopped playing college football. If you go down without contact, you are down. Referee's whistle called him down. His knee touched back at the 28-yard line, so it is not a completion.
Russell Pope was all alone in the end zone for the 6.
So the ball is spotted where Herman went down, where the knee touched. And Joe Linville is coming in. He is a punter.
From ground level, you'll see Mark Herman here, a little half roll out to the right. There he slips, his knee is definitely on the ground. He gets up, and now Russell Pope is wide open in the end zone. He's hot.
We're going to have an additional penalty against Purdue.
Dead ball foul, non-contact foul. Point him out.
Non-contact foul is the current terminology for what used to be called unsportsmanlike conduct. And so now on 4th down, Joe Linville is in to do the punting, average 36.5. They've used both Dave Egan and Joe Linville today. And Besselou is dropped back. Besselou calls for a fair catch, and he makes it at the 11-yard line. So Georgia Tech starts 1st and 10 at the Tech 11-yard line. Gee, that's a pretty lady.
Hi there, lady. 31.
Sends Drew Hill out to a wide right. And he brings Robert Newman to a wide left. Davis is in there, Darish Davis. Out to Drew Hill. Screen right. Wanted to move him up the sideline, but he was bounced out of bounds. Calvin Clark forced him out. It appears to be short of the 15-yard line. Says, hey, CBS, Purdue's #1.
Well, it's the time of the year where every team who is victorious in the bowl game is number 1.
Well, you can't argue with them. I don't want to argue with any of them. It's 2nd down and 7 at the 14-yard line. Kelly rolling and looking and throwing. Trying to get it to Robert Newman. But Robert Newman was covered and it's incomplete. It was Wayne Smith along with Rock Sukow. 3rd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Nothing's gone right for Tech.
Nothing.
4 turnovers, 2 bad snaps from center. They've had poor field position almost the whole ball game.
Kelly? Well, he completed this one to Darius Davis. And he is up 20, but it's not enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down coming up. 4th and about 1.5 yards. Kevin Motz, the linebacker from South Bend, Indiana, made the tackle. Hunter comes in. That's Ted Peebles. Russell Pope's dropping back with Tony Gallivan to receive it. Ray Friday is the up man there in that alignment. Now, keep in mind, he's a fullback. However, they go back to the kicker. Peebles booms it out. Gallivan calls for the fair catch at the 49-yard line. The Purdue 49, 1st and 10 for the Boilermakers.
It is funny.
Question is, does Colonel Potter have a girlfriend? It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Tried to the fullback, Augustiniak, and he is stood up by Mike Blanton, along with Mark Bradley. End of a yard on the play will make it 2nd down and 9 yards to go at the 50. We have 25 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Purdue leading 34-7. They send Mike Harris out to a wide left. Raymond Smith out to a wide right. Running backs a split for Herman. Goes short to running back, and Augustiniak gets it out across the 40-yard line to the 39-yard line. Mike Augustiniak, the receiver, stopped by Jeff Shank.
Landed right on his head.
1st and 10.
Okay. Here it is again, little rollout left action. Drops it off to his back. And it's very close to it. I think it is a 1st down. He gets up in it right there, right on his neck, but he's fine.
And time has run out in this period. As the gun sounds. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score, Purdue 34, Georgia Tech 7. Here at the Peach Bowl, and at the end of 3 quarters, Purdue is leading by a score of 34-7. They have the ball 1st down, 10 yards to go at the 39-yard line of Georgia Tech as we start the final period. Mark Herman brings them up. Chuck Oliver has played some at quarterback today.
Blitz.
Swings it out into the right flat, and it is taken out there and advanced just about to the line of scrimmage by Mike Augustiniak. Bill Haley made the tackle, and they took a loss of a yard on the play, so make it 2nd down and 11.
Well, Purdue loves to play a team that blitzes a lot, Lindsey, especially because of Mark Herman's size. He's 6'5", and he loves the team to blitz those linebackers. He'll go right away to those secondary receivers in the flat. At least you put it back man-to-man on a linebacker.
He's got a world of poise for a 19-year-old. Tries the draw play this time. Augustiniak John Macon, and he moves inside the 25-yard line. Donald Patterson made the stop.
Good blocking on the left side. There's your draw off the left side. Macon picks up the 1st down. 16-yard pickup. Al Richardson on the stop for Tech.
Just inside the 25-yard line. Macon comes up in the left set. Herman dropping back. And it's incomplete. A diving attempt at an interception on the 5-yard line. It's intended for Mike Harris and Donald Patterson. Batted it away at 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mark Herman fan club.
Second down play coming now for Purdue. As Mark Herman. By the delay, the draw play. Michael Harris is in to make the tackle on John Macon. be at the 27-yard line for a loss of 3, making it 3rd and 13. Wally Jones is coming to the backfield now as Macon has come off. Jones and Augustiniak are the setbacks for Herman.
We really haven't seen any screens at all from Purdue today. They haven't thrown any screen pass.
Burl took it and went immediately out of bounds, but it's being marked. Michael Harris was the defender there. It'll be brought in the inbounds marker and spotted inside the 15-yard line.
Good timing with his high school teammate Bart Burrell on the sidelines.
First down.
From behind the quarterback at just a little square out pattern. All you have to have is 1 foot in bounds in college, and he had both of them in.
First down, 10 yards to go. Purdue at the Georgia Tech 13. Running backs in an eye and a quick pitch. Jones is carrying, and he gets down to the 11-yard line. John Kelly made the tackle. Wally Jones, the freshman from Detroit, Michigan. It's a happy gang of Boilermakers here in Atlanta this Christmas afternoon.
They all love that TV.
Spotted at the 12-yard line, making it 2nd down and 9 yards to go. They're still in an I formation for Mark Herman. Herman throws back into the end zone. Touchdown. Taken over there by Bart Burrell, his high school teammate, for a Purdue touchdown. The first scoring in the second half. So it's 40-7, and they have a conversion attempt coming.
Well, he makes it look easy. I just wonder what would happen if Pepper Rogers would have had his great back Eddie Lee Ivory. Little play action. He came back to the right side, and Bart Burrell made a good catch in the end zone for the score.
Conversion attempt coming now. Scott Sovereign kicking, and Bart Burrell is holding. Burrell puts it down. Sovereign boots it up. Penalty marker. It went through the uprights, but there is a marker to be checked out. We'll get the indication here. Sovereign wants to know, so he knows what to do. Illegal procedure against Georgia Tech. So it is declined, and it is good, and the score is 41-7.
Here's another replay. Fake the action to the left, and Bart Burrell, his 4th catch of the day for 56 yards. The illegal procedure penalty against Georgia Tech on the conversion is assessed on the kickoff, and so Purdue kicks off from the 45-yard line. Scott Sovereign, the left footer, will boot it, and Drew Hill is center deep to receive it for Georgia Tech. Drew Hill retreats, got in the end zone 2 yards deep, out to the goal line 5. He's at the 10, the 15, spins away, struggling, but did not get far across the 15-yard line before Wayne Smith brought him down. So now Georgia Tech starts first down and 10 yards to go. Ball is on the 16. And Mike Kelly is the quarterback. Kelly drops back, pumps once, and goes long up the left sideline to Drew Hill. It's incomplete. Couldn't catch up. Bill Kay was covering. 2nd and 10 at the 16 for Georgia Tech. Good rifle arm. Kelly threw it about 55 yards in the air.
Well, as you pointed out several times, the Georgia Tech coaching staff is extremely high on Mike Kelly, and I suspect they would be, or they would not have started him, a freshman without spring practice or anything else, in the 3rd game of the season.
Well, of course, he had 1,470 yards, threw for 7 touchdowns, and he's not having too good a day. He's getting rushed, a lot of pressure.
Kelly again. Drew Hill. Got
That's all you have. That's all you have to see, Lindsay, is one little play like that, right on the button. Got the good strong arm.
First down and 10 yards to go at the 32.
A little sprained ankle on the sideline. One of the Purdue players, 51, is Mark Johansson.
First and 10, Georgia Tech at their own 32. Newman's in a wide right. Kelly throwing.
Flag.
Penalty marker is down. Marks was covering. Darius Davis, the receiver. So they have one to check out here. Offsides. It is against Purdue. So Mike Kelly has an option here. Take the 5, and the down doesn't count.
Offside. Defense. First down.
First and 5 for Georgia Tech. They're on 37-yard line. Freshman quarterback Mike Kelly. Kelly. And he completes it. Bucky Schamberger. Schamberger to the 50-yard line. Stopped by Willie Harris.
I like how he handled the blitz that time. We've got a flag back about the 35-yard line. He was blitzed. He just got rid of it in a hurry. They will decline this penalty. Watch a quick release of Mike Kelly here. Takes it to Schamberger. He sees that blitz right there. Just a little dip right over the middle. Schamberger, a good left-handed catch, and it's first down.
Bucky Schamberger. Purdue was offsides on the play. Since it was a first down, Georgia Tech declined. They have it first and 10 at the 50-yard line. Purdue is leading by a score of 41-7. We're in the fourth quarter. The Peach Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia. Kelly now swings it out on the right flank. Rodney Lee. Not get very far. Darius Davis, I beg your pardon. Phil Kay made the tackle.
Darius Davis from Augusta. Sounds like a character from Margaret Mitchell.
He's a freshman. There was no gain on the completion, loss of about 6 inches, if anything. Second down and 10 yards to go. Drew Hill comes out to a wide right.
Dr. J next.
Kelly drops back. And this one has gone incomplete. Trying to get that one to George Moore. Pulled down by Kevin Motz, and it'll be 3rd and 10 at the 50-yard line. Georgia Tech sideline, Pepper Rogers.
Third down. They've had 10 occasions today to convert on third down. They've only completed 3. 3 out of 10.
Robert Newman goes to a far left, and Drew Hill to a wide right. Kelly swings it out to Rodney Lee. Rodney Lee can go nowhere. His forward progress will be marked up, I think, about the 50-yard line. That was Wayne Smith wrestling him back. Wayne Smith from Chicago, Illinois. Squarely on the 50, 4th and 10.
I like that little gesture. Keena Turner went over and tapped him.
Little haberdashery change there for Rodney Lee. Fourth down. 10 yards to go at the 50.
And they're going to go for
Purdue
it.
is leading 41-7, and Kelly stays on the field in the huddle.
There's a great young coach of Purdue, Jim Young.
Trailing here in the fourth quarter. They try to pick it up. Kelly. And it's incomplete. He hit Drew Hill. He did not hang on, and the ball goes over at the 50-yard line to Purdue.
Great pitch. Drew Hill on a little turn in. He had the first down easily, but just couldn't hold on.
So now we have 10 minutes, 14 seconds left to play in the Peach Bowl game, and Purdue is leading 41-7. Well, Wayne Smith's giving us a little dance along the sideline.
All right, Wayne, go on with it.
He's got all the moves.
You think winning, you don't have fun?
Purdue first and 10. The ball is at the 50-yard line. Oliver's in at quarterback. The second unit generally is in there now for Purdue. Oliver's rolling and looking and throwing, and it's incomplete.
Flags down.
Penalty marker. That was Tony Gallivan for whom it was intended. Illegal procedure against Purdue.
Purdue has enjoyed field position all afternoon, Lindsey. They've
Illegal procedure. Offense. Decline. Second down.
Decline so that the down counts.
I was going to say 7 times they've took the ball over on first down. They have had it in Georgia Tech territory.
Second down and 10. Chuck Oliver from Valparaiso, Indiana, a freshman, is the quarterback. Gives it to his tailback. And it is moved down to the 45-yard line. McCall carried the ball. Ben McCall, running back. Picked up 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5. There you are. Ball is marked ready for play as Oliver breaks the huddle. 3rd down and 5 yards to go at the 45. Oliver sacked by the Georgia Tech defense led by Mike Blanton, the senior lineman, 6'5", 235 from Valdosta, and Dave Egan's coming in to do the punting for Purdue. They've used both Joe Linville and Dave Egan. Don Besselou has dropped back along with Hardy to receive the punt for Georgia Tech. Mike Blanton.
He's played well this afternoon. The senior, 6'5", 237 pounds.
And we have a timeout here. A timeout has been called. A little mix-up, a little delay. So with 9 minutes, 34 seconds left to play in the game, there was a little mix-up as Purdue moved into a deep punt formation, and they called for a timeout. Their head coach, Jim Young. Dave Egan in deep punt formation.
Beauty.
Besselou retreats. It is back at the 11-yard line. Return to the 15 and to the 20-yard line, but there's a penalty marker on the play. So there's one to be checked out here.
A nice punt of 44 yards. About a 10-yard return by Besselou. Let's check out the penalty.
Offside. Defense. Decline.
All right, that explains that. The ball is put in play where it is, the point to which it was returned, which is the 20-yard line. And it is a timeout with 9:22 left to play.